What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live kickoff of the 2025 West New York Winter Hiking Challenge. I'm excited for everybody to be here. We've got people coming in from YouTube. We've got people coming in from Facebook. If you're out there, say hi in the comments. Let us know you're here. I see a few people already here getting excited for the hiking challenge. So excited for you guys to be here. I'm excited to get this thing going. I've got a few announcements to go through, and then we'll get started. I'm going to go through and demo how to actually buy the challenge, sign up for Eventsy, and go through all that. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. We're monitoring all the comments, and if you're in there, say hi, and let's get going. All right, so challenge is accepted, right? We have 3 challenges coming up or going on right now. Today we're talking about the 2025 West New York Winter Hiking Challenge. We started the birding challenge last week. The ultimate hiking challenge for 2026 is starting on January 1st. We're just wrapping up our first year of that. So very excited, lots of good challenges. Make sure you say hi in the comments. I'm seeing them fly by on my screen. I love it. We've got lots of people here. Really good to see. Just wanted to go over a couple numbers of the previous challenge that we just wrapped up last week at Buffalo River Works, which was an awesome party. Thank you to everybody that came out. Really loved seeing you. Loved all of the conversations. Hopefully you had a great time. It was a great venue. Really, really nice evening for Outside Chronicles and everybody that showed up, hopefully. So we had 1,400 registrations, 627 human finishers, 62 dog finishers. Congratulations, everybody. I've stuffed and stamped almost all of the envelopes. I have a few family ones to do. They should all go into the mail tomorrow. So check your mailboxes next week for your patches. Congratulations, everyone who finished the challenge, who participated in the challenge. It really was a great year. And, congratulations to finishers, but congratulations to all of the hikers for raising $35,000 for various events and for organizations. We gave a lot of money to the Finger Lakes Trail Conference, and then several other smaller gifts to other nonprofits that are going to use them really well. This was really great. Thank you. We had a great time. Couple of new pieces of art, right? Buffalo Autobahn had their auction, and a lot of people got some really nice artwork. So if you're just joined, make sure you say hi in the chat so we know we're here. We're seeing lots of people join both from YouTube and Facebook. Everything's going pretty good. So we're going to just keep on rolling. As I mentioned, the birding challenge started last week. And we've got a number of people signed up for that. There's been some rare birds already in our area for the winter birds. So make sure you sign up for that if you're a birder. If you're new to birding, that's okay too. The challenge will walk you through, and there's some great programs offered from Buffalo Autobahn on that one. And as I mentioned, coming in just 12 days, the second annual Ultimate Hiking Challenge will kick off. So if you're interested in that, you can do both challenges. You can do the Winter Hiking Challenge. All of those hikes will count towards your Ultimate Hiking Challenge. The great thing about the Ultimate Hiking Challenge is it can be done anywhere in the country and really anywhere in the world. You pick where to hike, and you just have to meet your 20 miles per month goal. And then we have a lot of cool bonus challenges sprinkled in there. And, people really enjoyed it for our first year, and I'm excited to kick it off for next year. So watch your inboxes for that. Watch social media. You're going to be seeing a lot of stuff being posted from me about the hike, the Ultimate Challenge. And, the earlier you sign up, the more points that you can earn. So hopefully we see some of you guys in there. All right, if you're new to Outside Chronicles, I just wanted to point out a couple of things on our website. It's across the menu, or just go to /resources. We do have a lot of checklists available for various things, as well as some informational blog post style information. trail etiquette, how to find how deep the snow is, some different articles that might help you throughout the challenge. So check out that resources page. We also have a frequently asked questions page, which has information about our Eventsy app. As I get questions, I'll post them in there. We have a bunch of them already in there. So if you have a question about the app, check that out first. We also have FAQs about the actual specific challenges. So check those out. If you still have a question, feel free to always reach out to me. And of course, we do have merch. We have Hike Western New York merch. We have OC merch. And we have some beautiful designs from Caitlin Davis, who's doing our patches. She's also designing the t-shirts for the challenges. So we have a really nice design for this year's Winter Hiking Challenge. You'll see the Ultimate Hiking Challenge one in there. And then we have some just ones that support Hike Western New York and Outside Chronicles. If you want to show those on the trail, I know it's a little hard in the winter to show your support because you're all bundled up. We do have a couple winter caps in there if you want to show your support that way. So definitely check out our store and get your merch while it's still there. And next, I just want to very quickly thank all of the members of Outside Chronicles. These are people that are outside. We have 3 membership levels: Outside, Outside Plus, and Adventure Club. And each member tier costs a little bit differently, and you get different benefits. And all of them help contribute to the success of what we're doing, mostly digitally. I've been able to take the step to use Eventsy. We're doing some new things on our website to automate things and also offer courses that you're going to see in a few minutes. So all of these people contribute on a monthly basis, and this helps me have the money to buy some of this software and keep enhancing the offerings that we're having. So thank you, members. And if you're interested in supporting us, you can take a look at our support page. And there's ways to support us for free by just simply signing up for our newsletter, sharing our posts, doing those kind of things, telling your friends about Outside Chronicles. And then there's information about how you can support us as a member. And I see Joe and Matthew are looking forward to the Winter Challenge. Yep, I can't wait to see you guys out on the trail. We have a first timer doing the challenge. Is it your first time Winter Challenge? Very exciting to have you in the challenge. All right, we'll continue on. So are you guys excited for the Winter Challenge? If you are, comment winter in the comments. Let's see all those comments go. I'm really excited to get things kicked off. Comment winter if you're excited for the Winter Challenge in the comments. Bruno's ready. Let's go, Western New York. Okay. So our website should be live. The registration should be live. I haven't checked yet if people are registering successfully, but registration is open. You should be able to go through our checkout system. So when you click register, you're going to be given 3 options. The first option is for individual, and that's just one person doing the challenge. The next option is for pets and owners. So if you have a pet, they can finish the challenge. They'll get a special sticker that's designed with footprints on it of some sort. If we have enough pets finish, I'll get patches. And we also have family options where you can kind of pick which configuration of your family is, whether it's 2 humans, 2 pets, 4 humans. There's a bunch of different options for that. All right. So anybody actually sign up yet? I don't see any sign-ups yet. Maybe I don't have something running on the website. So we'll continue on with the presentation, and I'll check. Matt DeRosa, he's ready for the winter hikes. Way to go, Matt. Says it's not available. Okay. So let's just fix that real fast. Bear with me. If there's any questions, feel free to post them to the comments, and it should have scheduled unless the timing is wrong. Doesn't matter. I'm going to put it to published across the board. So give me just 1 second. The family is ready. The individual is ready. I'm using a new shopping cart system that we're going to talk about in a second. And I did schedule these, but maybe I scheduled it for 7 a.m. somehow. I didn't think so, but we will publish them all and we will move on. All right, they should now be all three available. Comment if they're not, but I think they should be. All right, so you've picked one of those levels, and what do you get? Well, the first thing you're going to is being redirected to a page that looks like this. And from this page, you can download the PDF that has a lot of information in it that we're going to go over. Also, you can get your invoice number that you'll need to finish one of the challenges. But don't worry if you don't save this page or you click past this page, because you will get an email that has a lot of that same information in it. You'll see you have your invoice number and also a download link for the PDF. So that's where you're going to get all of your information. And what you'll notice, it's again a new shopping cart system, and I'm trying a couple different settings to see how things go. When you go through the system, you'll probably either log in or be created an account. And then if you notice, it says the PDF will be, or the download will only be available for 7 days. That's no big deal, because what you can do is go to our portal. So if you go on our website and click on profile in the top right, you'll be asked to log in, and then that'll all be linked to your account, and you can see you have downloads on the left-hand side. Okay, I think it looks like some people still not available to purchase. I see some people purchasing. So if you're having a problem, let me know which one. Let me refresh they all look published to me, so they should be going through. If you're still having problems, kind of let me know what you're having problems buying, because there are people actually purchasing right now. So you can always go through, and if you still can't do it, just reach out to me. I'll walk you through the steps to actually re-download the PDF if you do need to re-download it. So then you get the PDF, and my dog, our new porter, is kind of stomping around up there. So now you download the PDF, and the first 2 pages look like this. And it's blacked out here because I didn't want to put it all on the internet, but where those blue boxes are will be a QR code or a code to join the event in Eventsy. So you're going to use those, either scan that or enter it into Eventsy, and that will get you into the app. And you can also notice that there's links in the PDF to download from the App Store, the Google Play Store, or from a web browser. And what's really exciting this year is I took some time to build out some classes, and 2 classes are available in our new community portal. Again, remember, though, I mentioned those members have helped fund some upgrades to the Outside Chronicles website. So it's exciting to be able to turn it around and offer some free services back to the community. So we have a 10 Essentials course that's available in our community. And we also have a Winter Hiking 101 course that's available to everyone that participates in the hiking challenge. When you register, you'll get a second email welcoming you to the challenge. And within that email, we'll give you the link to the course, as well as the code to get the course for free. So hopefully, let me know what you think of the course and the material in the course. We've had a bunch of people go through it already. And, just let me know what it is if you have any questions. And it's a living, breathing course. There's discussions after each lesson. So if you have a question on one of the lessons, enter it into the discussion at the bottom of the lesson, and I'll answer it, or somebody else within the course can answer it. All right, we're getting a lot of people registered, so that's good. All able to register, human and pet, no issues. So I think registration is going. I'll double check it in a second. So we've gotten the PDF. Now we're going to go to Eventsy. We're going to go to our phone, or you could do it through the website. There's some links I'll show you in a few minutes to the website. So when you log into Eventsy, you'll get a screen like this, and you can either enter that event code in this box or scan the QR code. Both are in the PDF. Once you get into the challenge, you'll be entered in, and if you're doing multiple challenges, you might have a few available to you. So you can see I'm now playing the event. So I can go into the event. I can go in and see all the challenges. And each challenge will have a description of what you need to do into it. Some of them are included in the PDF, some aren't. So there's some bonus stuff in here. What you'll see is there's groups for each one of the trails. So you can see there's multiple trails in here. If I take a look at Tift, and what's really nice about this is all of these links will take you to information about that particular trail, the PDF map, the Avenza map. So if I click on this, it'll open up Avenza maps, ask me, do I want to open it? Yes. And then it's actually going to download the Tift map right into Avenza. Avenza is another free app for your phone. The free version allows you to have 3 maps loaded at any given time, at least 3 of my maps. If you have any commercial maps on there, it will have be able to do that. But what you can do is just delete that map, and you can keep 3 at a time. As you see, I have a few on here, but I can. Oops. Now I need to know how to navigate back to. This is my first time using the mirroring on the phone, so I gotta read how to get back to the main menu on it. So I'll navigate there by hand, reconnect here, and get back into Eventsy. I used to do this with QuickTime and just display the screen on the phone. I think it's a little bit easier. So that's how and then you can just re-download that map right from here if you wanted to. We have some other challenges. So you see the different trails are grouped by the difficulty, the 5 points, to 8 points, to 15 points. We have our stewardship tasks. We have various stewardship tasks to do there. We added a new stewardship task this year. So it's the holiday season. I love supporting local. We have a local gear shop called Gear for Adventure. So I added what's called a GPS challenge here. So if you go into the store, you can click on the GPS challenge, check into the store, and hopefully you buy something and support local gear shops, because they're very valuable in our area, and Gear for Adventure and the folks there are wonderful to talk to and very, very knowledgeable. We also have our nature center challenges, where the nature centers will have a QR code. And one thing I will point out here is you want to scan it with Eventsy. You don't want to scan it with your camera app of your phone. You have to scan the QR code with Eventsy. And some of the nature centers don't have great service. So if you do run into a problem, take a picture of the QR code and then reach out to me. One other thing I want to show in Eventsy very quick. So if you have any issues, if you upload the wrong picture, you do something wrong, the various tabs down here, I'm clicking over to the social tab, which is where you'll see the feed of pictures, the chat, and the leaderboard. But you'll notice there's also this envelope at the top. If you click that and you're on admin, you can text me directly and say, hey, Mike, I've uploaded the wrong picture. Can you remove it for me? And that's a much faster process for me, because when you do it through the admin menu, I see what your username is, and I can go in and delete it. If you send me an email, I have to go look up your email. I have to go look up your email or your username and then go into Eventsy. So I prefer to have any support within Eventsy done right through that admin support area. So that's everything in Eventsy. Oh, one other question that I get very common. It's in our frequently asked questions, but I do just want to point it out here. When you go into profile, this is the points for all of the challenges you've ever done or are active at this given time. If you want to find out the points of this particular event that you're in, click on event, and then go to player. These points are the points specific to the hiking challenge, not the accumulative of all the events that you have within Eventsy. So that's a common question that I get. So just be aware of that. Okay, I didn't see any of this. Purchase for individual is good. Wilson is showing a failure to download. Okay, I'll take a look at that after there. Where is the event code found? It's in the PDF after you register. It's on page 2 of the PDF. We have, oops, let me get to another screen here. So only the Hamburg store or both? Nope, both stores, you get points for going to both stores. So if you shop at Hamburg and at Amherst, you can get points for both. All right. All right, so we've got some people answering questions. And the other thing I want to just point out very quickly is the Western New York Hiking Challenge portal. And it's important, especially in winter, that you guys check this out before you hike. So what we do is you can get to it. You can get to it a couple different ways by going to /WNY portal, or just on our homepage if you go to resources, Western New York Hiking portal. And in here, we have a lot of different information, a lot of different buttons. But it's pretty important in the winter that you take a look at the trail conditions, because sometimes trails are closed because of conditions, because of parking, various ice falls. Things can happen in winter, excuse me. So it's very important that you look at this portal before you go out and hike. If you take a look at this, I want to point out 2 things. Pfeiffer Nature Center, Eshelman property, and Holland Ravines are both closed for hunting until January 2nd. So those aren't even going to show up in Eventsy until January 2nd. So you can't get credit for them. Don't upset the landowners. It's private property. Please don't do those challenges now. They're closed until January 2nd. Other things, if there's news that I have from trail maintainers or various hikers, I will post them here. The other things I just wanted to point out, you can get to the Eventsy web app through this button here. You can get to the trail conditions, and after you complete a trail in Eventsy, it's going to pop up and say, hey, help out fellow hikers, fill out trail conditions. And within here is where all those are going to show up if you want to see it manually. You can also see it in Eventsy on each one of the trail pages. There's a link in there to see trail conditions, and that'll do a search specifically for that location. If you forget to submit a trail, you can always do it later. We do just have a form where you can submit that trail. Then other things that are handy for some people, we do have a difficulty table. I get a lot of questions of how do you rank the trails? Why is this one easy and this one's moderate? Well, I do it all through math. There's a formula. You can see the NPS rating. And what's nice about, you can kind of compare trails. So if you did one that was kind of difficult for you and you want to do another one that's, 20, 30 points spread from there, you'll understand that you may need a little bit more time and might take a little bit more effort. And then we also have a Google map that shows all of the trailheads as well. So that might be a good planning tool for some people. I'm going to just pause here and see if there's any questions. Looks like, let me check registration. Look like we already got 55 people registered. Looks like things are going good. Looks like we've got families, we've got pets and owners and individuals. So far, so good. Awesome. Thank you guys for signing up so quickly and testing out the system. So any questions so far? I just got a couple more things. Double up for $1. Sure. Any questions? So now that you've seen the list, you're in I've had the list posted of all of the trails for a few days. What's going to be your first trail that you're going to hike this year in the challenge? Post it in the comments. And is everybody going to try to get out tomorrow? Wow, weather's been kind of crazy today. I'm not seeing any questions. All right. Google Map is a good resource. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Ann's going to Knox. Very good. That'll be a good place. Yeah, it's going to be pretty muddy out there unless we get some good freezing. And I saw the temperatures for next week are going to be quite mild for our Christmas. Hunter's Creek is the favorite. All right. Kim's going to head over to Tift and Birchfield, possibly. Awesome. Mike's going to Beaver Meadow. Awesome. Definitely going out tomorrow. Backpack's already ready. I love that. I love that, guys. Indian Hill and 4 Mile. All right, guys. I love keep posting where you think you're gonna do your first hike. Okay, I have I guess one more announcement. We have one more program available in January. We had an intro to writing course a few weeks ago at Rhinestein, and we're doing a follow-up. That's a one-day workshop with my friend and fellow OC guide Brian Kastner. You might have seen the live interview that I did with him a few days ago, but he is having he's holding another one, writing through the seasons. This is our winter version. We're hoping to do one for each season, and it's a day-long workshop, and we do have a couple more spots available for that. So if you're interested, go look at our events page and sign up there. All right, guys. So how are we doing? Signing up, getting out there? Let's see. Yeah, we're up to like 65, so people keep signing up. That's good to see. I did see that one error on Wilson. I'll definitely take a look at that one. If you do find anything that's incorrect, it's a lot of copy and pasting, a lot of information that I have to get ready for this. So, use that admin, say, hey, Mike, something's wrong. I'll try to fix it as fast as I can. All right. Going to Tiff tomorrow. That'll be a good place. Might be a little chilly by the lake, but lots of good birds. Watka, that's a good place. A few people are planning to do Osgood. Awesome. It's great to see. Matt DeRosa will be at Knox. Way to go, Matt. All right. Any other questions, guys? The challenge is open. I'm very excited. I'll be out on the trails this week. I'm not 100% sure what my schedule is going to be, but I'll definitely be out there. I'll see you guys. There's the bonus challenges to find me in the wild. I'll try to maybe give some hints of where I'll be. Any questions of the challenge? I'll stick around for a few more minutes to see if anybody has any questions. Any newcomers, feel free to reach out to me. Let me know, if you have any questions. But the challenge is live. Hiking starts tomorrow, goes until March 20th. 50 points, guys. You can do it. It's a short season. It's a great time to get outside. It's my favorite time to get outside for sure. And, this is just, I'm very excited about this challenge. I'm excited about the couple new challenges. Of course, we have the Heat Miser and Cold Miser challenge. We hopefully will, get days above 40 degrees. Looks like next week might be time. And I really hope we get days below 20 degrees because I prefer it frozen and cold and snow. So that's about all I have. The only other announcement is look for the launch of the Ultimate Hiking Challenge. Hopefully we see some people doubling up in that. Other than that, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Stay safe on the trails. Make sure you check those trail conditions. Help your fellow hikers out by posting those trail conditions because I know a lot of people actually use them. Other than that, that's a wrap for this kickoff, and I'm excited to see all your pictures in the feed. and excited to see everybody out on the trail. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you outside.